Hey, Chris.
Hey, Lee and Lindsay. Yeah, I spoke to city staff in Bangor, Lewiston, and Portland about how they're going to handle what they expect are going to be these very, very long lines. And they actually use the absentee voters numbers as a gauge for how many people will come out on election day. They say those numbers, the amount of absentee ballots they've already sent out alone, is record-breaking. People packing polling locations prior to Election Day feel there's new pressure to vote this November.
I would say so, judging by the number of phone calls I've gotten.
Jennifer Reed is one of the thousands voting before November 6th.
I'd say that it's partly because everybody's pretty stirred up.
City clerks gauge expected turnout on Tuesday based on the number of absentee ballots they issue. In Bangor, city staff have issued more than 5,400 of them and expect to surpass the total from the 2010 election.
We know that on election day, there's going to be a large turnout also. And, we're seeing probably close to a record breaker for a gubernatorial for Bangor.
In Portland, they've sent out more than 8,800 absentee ballots, double the amount from 2014.
5,500 have already come back to us, and I know the clerk said this morning that they had another huge bag of mail, so certainly people are getting those ballots in.
In Lewiston, the city clerk says absentee ballots typically account for about 1/3 of eligible voters who don't want to risk long lines, weather, or parking. They say all these early voters don't take away from those who will show up on Election Day. If anything, it's an indication of what to expect.
They're ready for it, and they're certainly looking forward to that day.
It's sort of a holiday spirit to it.
So are voters like Oliver Griswold, who plan to wait until the big day and embrace the long lines.
I think we need every single person between the ages of 18 and 30 to make sure that they vote. It is essential and critical that they do it.
Now, tomorrow is the last day that you can request an absentee ballot. After that, you're going to have to go to your polling location on November 6th to actually cast your ballot. Some city offices are going to be open late tomorrow to allow people to make those requests and fill out their ballots in person. And Lee and Lindsay, if you need a ride to one of those polling locations on November 6th, the Metro buses in Portland and Bangor are going to give you a free ride. So they'll take you there. You guys just have to vote.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah, good deal. Thank you very much, Coco. Appreciate it.